What's up, guys? No intro today. We're looking at some Legend of Thunder film. Thunder was asking for someone to break down what he did wrong in this clip, sarcastically, as if he didn't do anything wrong. Well, the White Knight of Black Ops 2 is here to service you, my liege. Your legendariness. So look at this. He sprints into this gunfight. That little split-second decision when he's turning the corner and decides to sprint up the stairs because he's Legend of Thunder. Of course he can sprint everywhere. No, you can't. You can't do that. You can't do that in Black Ops 2, my guy. This is a common pub star mistake, all right? These little bursts of sprint towards a gunfight is always a bad idea. Sprint is good. Sprint does a lot of good things for you. Helps you get momentum to jump across the stage like you're fucking Super Mario. But sprinting into a gunfight is a bad idea. So here, look at this. Even with the broken camera angles, he has the advantage at this point. He sees the player. If you watch the kill cam back, the player only sees him like as he comes up the stairs. He has a significant advantage here, but he wastes it and squanders it by sprinting. The other thing he does wrong is as he's shooting at the sniper strafes to Thunder's right, the sniper's left, and a bullet misses. You might say it should have hit his elbow or something like that, but the way the hitboxes work, you have to stay chest, neck, and head in order for it to hit consistently. So in between that time of Thunder wasting his time running up the stairs and missing one bullet, he lost the gunfight. Kazam! That's the way it works. I'm sorry if this hurts your feelings. You know, just doing the white knightly duty of Black Ops 2. Oh, God. Oh, Vaughn. Oh, Vaughn, don't bite it. Oh, Jesus. All right, so anyway, enough of that. Let's look at my footage for today. SMG gameplay. SMGs are worthless, everybody says. Well, not everybody says that. Half the people say that, and half of the people call them overpowered. Here's the funny thing with Black Ops 2, my guys. How could something both be overpowered and completely useless at the same time? I wonder. Would that be because it's completely balanced and most people who complain about shit don't know what the hell they're talking about? Get out of my face, bitch. Get out of my window. Here's the thing. I've explained this in other ways in other videos, so I'm not trying to rehash material. But SMGs are versatile. The versatile weapons in Black Ops 2 are made to be more difficult to use. You can complain that the Remington's overpowered, and I'd agree with you at certain extents. You can complain that the snipers are too good or whatever, but the point is, if you play your SMG right, it does what it's supposed to do. Another thing. Using an SMG in Black Ops 2 in Team Deathmatch is hard. It's not a good idea. And there's a lot of reasons for that. Mostly it's because there's so many weapons in this game that kill well at range, whether it's a sniper light machine gun, M8, FAL, whatever. There's a lot of weapons that kill at range, so moving is hard in this game. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to, like, make up some random shit. Get stunned? What do you do? What do you do in this situation when you get stunned? Pants on the ground? Pants on the ground. Looking like a fool with your pants on the ground. Heal up. Engage the gunfight. Play smart. Guys, that's another thing. Something you can really learn from my play. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm still the only motherfucker in the world that can get 40 plus TDMs or consistent 30 plus TDMs. It seems like I'm the only one who can get a 400 score per minute in Team Deathmatch and play for fun, even though I'm harped on league play and the competitiveness of the game forever. I still have casual fun with the game. How can that possibly be, FREEEDO? Well, annoyingly enough, you do have to kind of play this game as if you're playing it competitively. A lot of the same rules apply, and the game itself is made harder. And you can disagree with that balancing, you can hate it, but don't be hating on me because I like it. Oh, you just let Vandahar suck your dick, and you're married to Vandahar, and he's your wife and girlfriend, and you guys will go on vacation together. Yeah, children in the comments. No, man, it's just Black Ops 2 is the game I wanted. It's everything I ever wanted for Christmas. A Call of Duty game that's intensely balanced and has a skill gap. Black Ops 1 obviously has the largest skill gap, but Black Ops 2 has the hardest metagame to learn. And if you want to continue to play this game, especially if you're looking at this piece of work, or the Black Ops 2, when Ghosts comes out, because this is what's going to happen to a lot of you. Ghosts is going to come out, it's going to be extremely ridiculous, there's going to be ridiculous fun factor things in the game. which I think the game will be fun, but it's going to be ridiculous, let's just be honest. There's going to be shit that's unbalanced for most of the game's life cycle. It's not going to be a competitive game, not going to be a meta game. There's going to be guns that are overpowered. You're going to have to deal with that. You might be thinking to yourself, man, I should go back and play Black Ops 2. FREEEDO's been trying to teach us how to play this game for like forever. Maybe if I utilize some of his tactics and how to counter weapons and setups and use flank routes to beat LMG campers. Check this out. Ding, 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 shooting off his little light machine gun. Yeah, get behind him. Oh, you noob. You noob. I shoot and miss, and you still get dropped on your ass. So it's not that LMGs are useless. LMGs, what am I saying? It's not that SMGs are useless. It's not that SMGs are overpowered. It's that they're balanced, actually, for once. They're still one of the best guns in the game, don't get me wrong, but they're always going to be, even if you nerf them to oblivion, just because the fact that a weapon that can shoot bullets but have maxed movement speed is a powerful thing. Because you get places faster, you can dodge bullets, you're just a faster character, and that's really what works overall. Shotguns obviously are limited. The KSG has long range. Yeah, whatever. That's another topic for another day. But I think you guys got to realize what SMG's roles are meant to be in Black Ops 2. They're meant to fulfill the MLG role for SMG, not the Modern Warfare 3 role of a SMG, which is get specialist and go get MOABs constantly. That's not what they're intended to do. They're intended to fight the up-close gun battles and get on objectives. That's what they do. That's what they do, like a Presidor. That was a terrible Presidor voice, but the triple kill with the grenade. The thing is, I wonder if some of you guys are actually going to come back to this game. Would you, after playing Ghosts and hating Black Ops 2 for the most part, would you find it in yourself to realize that, and look at this triple kill cam, triple kill. Let the bodies hit the flow. Moving on to a standoff game. Would you find it in yourself to come back and play Black Ops 2 in its polished state? In its polished state. We all know that Call of Duty games get better over time, right? Until the hackers come in. There's a sweet spot. There's the first year of development where the first few months people like it, the rest of the months people hate it, then it gets fully patched, the new game comes out, and the last one is pretty good. So, I mean, come on. Black Ops 2 during Ghosts might be the best lifetime cycle of this game. And if you're one of these guys who may hate Black Ops 2 and then even hate Ghosts just as much, if not more, you may want to decide to move on from Call of Duty. There's other games out there, you know, and you gotta support them. You gotta support them and make them thrive so they can be incentivized to create better content for you. You know what I mean? It's kind of like watching YouTubers' ads so that they can support themselves and make better stuff for you. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. That's a dead topic. Let's let that go. Come on, guys, just in the comments, just be honest. Tell me you use ad block. It's cool. We're all fine with this. It's not a big deal. I'm not gonna do anything to you. I love you guys. I appreciate every view I get, and I should be thankful that anybody's willing to watch my videos, because even though I put time and effort into them, I should just be thankful that anybody's wasting their time on my terrible shit that I created. It's okay, guys. I've come to grip. Just go ahead, leave in the comments below. FREEEDO, I use ad block, and fuck yourself. Just tell me. Come on. I want to hear it. Because I have a little surprise for you. Everybody that said they used ad block on my channel got channel blocked. Isn't that fucking ironic? Yeah, man, if you think you're too good to support me and watch 5-second ads, then you must be too good to be able to leave comments on my channel. Because obviously, this channel wasn't that important to you to begin with, was it? There's thousands of other channels just as good as mine. Why don't you go leave comments on their videos then? Isn't it nice? See, the ad block people could complain right now, but they're all blocked. So even if you do, you will get blocked. It's just us and our friends. Like I said, man, you're at my house. I don't want you leaving the sink on, opening the door so the dog gets out, not jiggling the handle on the toilet, not using coasters, fucking my wife in the kitchen. Like, there's so many things that you shouldn't do when you're at someone else's house. Please use a little common courtesy, you know what I'm saying? Alright. So, enough about that. We were talking about something gaming related before I went on that little rant. Look at this guy fucking me up from range with a fucking MTAR, you bastard. That's why it's hard to use some machine guns, dude, because ARs, it's a struggle to win those gunfights. You gotta get headshots at that range, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. But the point is, man, there's other games coming out, dude, especially for you PS4 owners. Blacklight Retribution, PlanetSide 2, Battlefield 4, all these games are gonna be great. Titanfall on the Xbox One and the PC. I'm gonna be playing that shit for sure. But just don't expect these games to play like Call of Duty, alright? They're not gonna hold your hand like Call of Duty tends to do. You're gonna get just as mad at you as you got in Black Ops 2. There's shit's gonna beat you. It's gonna beat you down, and it's gonna force you to learn a harder game. And you might not like that. By the way, second channel's where I post a lot of PC footage. Check that shit out. Link in the description. My name is Freedo. I don't do outros. Get blocked, bitch.
Watch it peel back.
What's going on, guys? My name is Freedo. Also, this is Uppercut with the fucking king of destroying Master Prestiges on the DLC. This is where all the tryhards are. All the tryhards are on the DLC. I can't get good gameplay. Yeah, I'm a tryhard, bitch. I'm on the DLC. I'm the one fucking you up. It's motherfuckers like me ruining your day. And that's what I like about Black Ops 2. Tryhards run the show. People who are good at the game run the show, and if you're average, you're going to be you're going to get average results. It's not like in the old Call of Duties where average players can go on random streaks, you know, Predator, Harrier, AC-130, and just everything's easy mode. And nah. That's not what Black Ops 2 is like. And that's why I like it. The only way it could be better is if it had AC-130 in it. Here's a nice little sequence right here. Oh, little strafe maneuver, get away from the sniper aim. Hear this guy yell out, "I'm coming!" Saying something stupid. I don't know why the fuck they got that in the game. This guy was looking the wrong way. Come out, get my sexy AGR already. Minute into the game. Frenzy kill. Look at that reload animation. Something you guys don't really notice, do you? The reload animation, the character animations in Black Ops 2, they look cool as hell. Big shout out to my girlfriend, David Vandahar. Appreciate that. Putting that little extra time into the game for you. Speaking of putting extra time and work, I mean, I know I need to let this die. I need to let this whole conversation die. And I think today we'll put a bow on it. But the funny thing is, to me, how people think they have the right to dictate what is a real job. That's not a real job. This isn't a real job. You don't work hard enough at that, so it's not a real job. As if working at a convenience store or McDonald's or being a lawyer, an accountant, how is anything a real job? It seems like if you're not swinging a jackhammer, That's how. See, I'm an intellectual. I don't do labor. I went to college, so I didn't have to. Anyway, if you're not swinging a jackhammer, you're not doing a real job. If you're not a sledgehammer, that's what I meant to say. You fucking idiot. You swing the jackhammer, you're probably gonna get fired. That shit's expensive. AGR going to wreck some fools' faces. The point is, if there's a supply for something, a service, a bit of entertainment, and there's rather a demand. I'm saying this backwards. There's my awesome college brain not even working. If there's a demand for it, and you create a supply, and there's a competitive free marketplace, YouTube becomes a job for people. If you have the opportunity to get enough views to make it like your livelihood, but that doesn't even matter. Even if you make a little bit of money on YouTube, it's a part-time job. And the whole separation between job and hobby, it seems like a really childish thing. I think it's mostly children who don't understand this concept. Being a writer can be a hobby. But if you do it as a hobby, you're probably not that good at it. Now, if it's your job, people want to read you. And if it's your job to do YouTube, people want to watch you. There's enough people to actually create a demand for what you are doing. for you to do it professionally. So like when people say like YouTube's not a job, look at Sexy Phil, look at Community Channel, look at Woody's Gamertag even. And you're like, oh, he doesn't have any talent. He doesn't do it. Of course he doesn't have talent. You don't have to have a talent. You don't have to be some sort of like crazy, like, you don't have to juggle chainsaws in order to have a talent. Woody, T. Martin, Ali A, they are businessmen and they do it annoyingly, but they still do YouTube as a job. You get mad at them, just think of all the corporations that are fucking you over left and right. There's evil businesses all over the place. Walmart, for one. I mean, we can talk about this another time. Nike makes shoes with little Indonesian children hands. Apple makes products with little Asian Thailand hands. Walmart makes crappy products from China, and it degrades the value, destroys the American workforce. We can go into all this stupid shit. There's always going to be bad businesses. But the point is, when there's creative people doing creative things, whether it's sitting behind a microphone, doing whatever, speaking their mind, being funny, being interesting, it's just as valid as news reporting. It's all a fucking job. It is. It really is. And the people who don't call it a job, it should be a hobby. You guys, really all you want in your YouTube is cat fights. I am really, fuck this commentary, fuck all of you. I'm busy, dude. I gotta get to work because I do have a job. I'm trying to push out this commentary. I don't have a lot of time. I'm like getting nervous and shit. If you think YouTube should only be a hobby, I finally die here. All you're gonna get out of that is cat videos and street fights, because people don't have time to produce things. Even a simple Call of Duty commentary, it's really easy. Yeah, it doesn't take time for me to take alternate camera angles to make sure my commentary is spot on. Anybody can talk behind a mic, but not everybody's gonna be interesting. That's the thing. I don't know why people don't understand. Like, oh, it's not hard to do YouTube. I can just go buy a mic now. Go ahead, do it. Let's see what you do, because you're not entertaining at all. You're not interesting. You have nothing to say. Your points are invalid. Nobody wants to listen to you. You suck. So it's a talent to do it, and you could say it's like a shitty low grade talent. It's not as impressive as being on the radio or making movies or whatever. But the point is, it's a lesser form of it. It's analogous through a scale. I know I'm not trying to repeat what I said in the ad block video, but you see my point. YouTube is a beautiful, simpler, free form underneath the entertainment industry. So that's all I got for today. For those of you who hate Black Ops 2, enjoy this last sequence. I don't do outros.
Watch it peel back.
Did you miss me? Come on, you know you did. My name is XFREEEDO, Ultimate Sub, become the fucking king of KSG shots and theater mode edits, both of which I'm fairly proud of in this video. Please pay attention to that. The background visuals are not fluff, even if I don't have time to mention what the heck's going on back there in the back seat. But in the foreground of today's video, we're talking about a few things. Obviously, the title of the video, Quickscope and Ghost type deal. People want to talk about that. Everyone else has covered it, so this is not going to be a long 10-minute talk about the implications of quickscoping in a game we all haven't played yet. At first, we're going to talk about some other shit, like where have I been? What the fuck have I been up to? XFREEEDO, you haven't posted in 4 days. It's very uncommon for me. I do try to post daily, but the larger my channel is jumping up in growth, the more serious I'm taking with my uploads, the more meticulous work I'm putting into, and really the standard of a video is gone way up. But I have been posting on my second channel, which has a fairly different kind of audience on there. Their standards are really low. You guys on my second channel, you don't care what I post. I could probably post a blank screen of me talking for 30 minutes and you'd watch it. But that's all fine and dandy. I watch bad channels all the time. It's not so much that I think bad channels shouldn't exist, but if you want a channel to be larger, you have to make it good. Regardless, people will watch you if you just post, any random shit. But that doesn't mean you're going to have a large audience, blah, blah, blah. Not going to bore you guys with that kind of logistics talk. But that's what I've been doing. I've been posting a lot on the second channel. But what I've been directing a lot of my energy towards is preparing videos for the main channel, but not actually putting them out yet. Working on them, and then kind of peripheral. I love knowing big words, but not being able to pronounce them. That's what happens when you take a guy who's white trash and give him an education. Then he knows things that he can't even speak of. Anyway. I've been writing a lot of things, preparing material for this, that, and the next thing, and that's where I want to sort of gear this channel towards in the future. Very entertainment focused, and I'm kind of just feeling out the waters in this next couple months, testing some things out, and we'll see where that goes from there. Because the kind of interesting thing with my channel is that I'm starting to realize, everybody has to kind of realize where your channel's going, what you can expect from your own self, which is kind of a weird thing to learn how to expect things from yourself. But the funny thing is, I'll make a very serious video where I'll talk about game balance, and I'll get the most retarded, ridiculous, childish, idiotic comments. On the flip side, I'll make a ridiculous video where it might have a basis of a point or an argument, but clearly it's there to be entertainment. Like, it's over the top. If I'm bashing people and telling them to burn in fires and why, I don't understand why the level of seriousness gets hiked up all the way. I don't understand it. I just don't get it. Luckily on my second channel, I can pretty much say whatever I want. Nobody's gonna question, because you guys, my most dedicated fans, clearly know what I'm about and when I'm being serious, when I'm not. It's okay. My own wife, I think, doesn't know when I'm serious half the time. But I want to do a better job of... And I just fell off the roof there. That's pretty slick, isn't it? Ah! I want to do a better job of separating those two sides of what I do on my channel. Because the thing is, speaking on game balance, it's something I do well, but only certain people are interested in it. And not to mention, only a certain number of people can really understand it on a level that I understand it on. Now, I'm not saying you have to agree with me to understand it. I'm saying there's so many people who can't even enter the debate. There's a lot of people who disagree with me who enter the debate very well, and I get sprayed down with the sniper here. If you haven't been paying attention, these are some little rage quit clips. I say that 10 times fast. Right there, the SVU sprayed me down with aim assist. I guess now we'll stop talking about my artistic feelings. We'll start talking about the game now. That SVU sprayed me down, and mostly he was able to get his aim back on target thanks to the amazing amount of aim assist in this game for sniper rifles. And something I've been noticing, that I noticed such little intricacies of Black Ops 2. If you put an ACOG on an AR, your aim assist gets much more increased. So it seems like the amount of aim assist on weapons in Black Ops 2 is proportionate to the scope level, if I'm not mistaken, or it seems that way. Because if I suck with the SWAT, because the SWAT sucks obviously, but if I put a hybrid sight on it and have used the ACOG scope on the hybrid, the aim assist goes way up. That's something I've been noticing. And the whole idea of toughness being built into snipers in Black Ops 2, I 100% believe is because of the aim assist being so high. Because think about it. You get on target, and even though you're getting view kicked, there's kind of a false adjustment to your aim with the aim assist. Because normally, let's say there's no aim assist. Your view kick would go 10 miles up. But if you were able to counteract it by pushing the stick down, you could, theoretically speaking, push the aim down. Now, if you have aim assist, it gives you that sticky aim effect, and if the aim assist is really high, no matter what, the getting shot doesn't really affect it that much because it magnetizes it to the target, if that makes any sense. See all these big words and shit? I'm trying to be serious, but I think my channel could benefit from being less serious all the time because I do enjoy doing it. But anyway, whatever. I think that's the main problem with snipers in Black Ops 2 and in the games in general, the whole aim assist thing. But the idea that quickscoping is gone in Call of Duty Ghosts. Oh, you naive, excited little children on the day before Christmas. I'm gonna get everything I want under the tree under Christmas. Yeah, then you find out, actually, Dad hasn't been going to work because he got fired 3 months ago. He just walks down to the park with a bottle of whiskey and drinks himself to death, comes home wearing a suit and tie pretending he went to work, but really he doesn't have any money, and there's no presents under the tree. He was lying to them the whole time, and Christmas is a farce. Quickscoping is not going to quote-unquote die and be useless in Call of Duty Ghosts. It's not possible. Unless you stop the bullet from coming out when you quick ADS, or if you do what Black Ops 1 did. Oh, Black Ops 1 sniping was perfect. Really, was it? And make it impossible to be accurate with that first shot. What Black Ops 1 did at the beginning of the game was there was no consistency with the bullet. Essentially, for the first second of scoping in, it was as if you're hip firing. So it was completely irrelevant to shoot. Now, that would be okay if also the shot was always a one-shot kill to pretty much any part of the body, I think. Then it would still be kind of balanced, or at least to most of the body, whatever. But regardless, however they balance it in Call of Duty Ghosts, keep in mind that not everybody needs aim assist as much as you think. Let's rewind this clip. The KSG, I think, is a great weapon to sort of discuss this whole aim assist thing because, especially at shots at range, it's really hard to pull off because the aim assist is so low. It might even not be there at all because it feels like I really have to force my aim. Headshot, bitch. Get off that head glitch, motherfucker. Don't shoot at me. Shotgun shell, slug shell falling on the ground, slow motion, shock charges exploding. I am a monster with this weapon. And the thing is, what you guys have to realize, the best snipers in the game, if aim assist is the only thing they changed, the best snipers in the game are still going to dominate you like they did in Black Ops 2. Now, the nice thing, obviously, like I always wanted it to be, it's more of a skill shot. Less of an aim assisted kill and more of a skill shot. Now, there's people who, no matter what, are going to complain about this because you have the feeling that, oh, a sniper rifle shouldn't be able to get a kill in close quarters. They should be they should shoot marshmallows at close quarters because that's fair. I mean, in the same token, you have shotguns that can get headshots across the map and kill no matter what. You have SMGs that if you shoot very accurately, and there's pro players that can do it, that can get SMG shots from fairly long range. Like, you can't have both worlds. I mean, think about MW3, for God's sakes. The MP7 with specialist bonus was an assault rifle. You can shoot across the map entirely. Little dinks with the silencer. And nobody complains about that, right? But the idea of a sniper being able to quickscope at close range, now that's ridiculous. That nobody can fathom that idea. But no. I think you have to have the best of both worlds. You need to allow the skill shot, the skill player to win a fight, but you just don't want to have everybody have a skill shot because that's just stupid. That doesn't make any sense. Why would there be so much aim assist that anybody can pull off the skill shot? That being said, though, in Black Ops 2, the snipers don't bother me that much, but if you're the type of player who can use the KSG, who can use an M8A1 and get one burst kills fairly often, the snipers feel a lot less powerful to you. Or if you have MSMC shot that you can kill in the first few bullets, you're very good at tracking targets. These things, it equalizes the game. Now, I still think that aim assist should have went down in Black Ops 2. It made a lot of people happy, but it is what it is. They instead decided to go the fire rate nerf route instead of the aim assist route. But that's Call of Duty. They have to constantly be balancing the skilled players versus the bad players. There's crutches left and right in this game, and it's never going to be perfect because they're constantly trying to appease two vastly different parties, and that's just what we have. But this video is coming to a close. Going to acquire the orbital VSAT here in a moment, and really, as far as this channel goes, I look to try to make the best possible content I can make. I don't try to make filler shit on my channel. I want to have the type of viewer trust that you know every one of my uploads is going to be awesome, and that's my goal, and anything short of that is a failure. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Enjoy these last few clips. My name is FREEEDO. I don't do outros.
He's gone.
You fucking motherfuckers up with that shit. Hey, what?
Oh crap, they dude was trying to.
I ain't afraid of no ghost. I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Back-to-back uploads? Is this a fake video? My name is FREEEDO. Also, this is becoming the fucking king of the ballista. Iron sights, fast swap out to the executioner pistol. Find that bitch, pick him off, get ready for this guy to jump around the corner, and BAM! Check this shit out. Oh, buddy, the quickscoping nerds. Smokey Dog 7's and making some funny vlogs on that shit. The quickscoping nerds are getting mad. Well, here's the thing. Playing with this weapon for about an hour. I revisited it. Haven't used it in quite a while, and been using the KSG so much. I can finally say that I have mastered the understanding of the difference between the aim assists, and I 100% without a doubt know that the built-in toughness effect that occurs, I said this in my last video, if you missed that, go back, there's other goodies in that video as well, but a little bit of a rehash. The built-in toughness effect is 100% due to the increased aim assist on sniper rifles, and the thing with Black Ops 2 that seems apparent, certain weapons have different amounts of aim assist. That's always been that way in Call of Duty. That's nothing new. But it seems proportionate to the zoom level of the type of scope you're using, whether that's an iron sight compared to a normal scope. The iron sight on the ballista has a little bit more aim assist and actually holds its aim assist value at range, whereas, oh my god, this guy fucking destroyed again. It holds its aim assist value at range, whereas the KSG does not, and then the sniper scope holds its aim assist forever. Does that make any sense? Like, the aim assist has a certain range drop off to where it actually stops helping you, but if you put that sniper scope on it, it works forever. And that's the issue with the sniper rifles. If they removed that, Black Ops 2 sniping would feel so much different. Now, you would still have that power in your hand, the power to get a one-shot kill, accurate kill even up close, though I do get a shitload of hit markers in this video. This video, it's funny because sometimes people look at my videos and say like, oh, you're not good, you don't even post good gameplays. My gameplays most of the time are to prove a point or to show specific things. I'm not going to play the game for fucking 10 hours a day to try to get a 100 kill game with a ballista iron sights. Fine, if that's what you want to watch, great, but this is a commentary based channel, don't get it twisted. I get Masters League gameplay if you want, I can get high scoring TDMs if you want, but I'm not going to do something I don't want to do or fit some sort of arbitrary gameplay standard that you think somebody has time to fucking play the game that much. But anyway, check out that spray down. That guy was definitely dead if I had any other weapon. His aim was terrible. But the reason why I bring this up, obviously, and I'm sorry I didn't introduce the fact that we're talking about the Marksman rifles and Ghost in this video, but I think it plays an interesting role in what we can expect the Marksman rifles to do. Now, honestly, I'm sick and tired of talking about video game stuff. I want to get on to more colorful ideas, but I have been asked so many times to cover this topic that I figure you guys want to see it, so I might as well get it out of the way and then get back to doing what I really want to do, more artistic expression, just sort of having fun with YouTube instead of just covering the mainstream shit. But regardless, I'm not afraid of the Marksman rifles in Ghosts. I don't see why everyone's going crazy about them. Let's just think about this logically. the Marksman rifles are nothing that we haven't seen before. There's just more examples of the same types of weapons we've already seen. It's like, why do you guys get all excited for things that they call new? Don't you understand that this is like mass marketing 101? Think of it like this way. It's like McDonald's. They pretend they come out with some sort of new product. Let's say like the new thing, the chicken McWrap. Oh my god, it's such a new thing. It's just a fucking chicken sandwich in a tortilla. Or fine, they use a little different kind of sauce and cucumbers, whatever. But the point is, they're not like innovating anything. They're repackaging the same shit they've already been selling you for 50 years and calling it new. But it's really just not. It's the same McDonald's Call of Duty product that you've been buying for the past however many years. Still tastes like shit. It's processed. The development cycle or the production, the analogies that go with this whole comparison between McDonald's and Call of Duty are like spot on. But the whole thing, word for word, back and forth, it's the same goddamn thing. So I don't see what anybody is surprised about. Call of Duty 1 and 2 and 3 and World at War all had single shot rifles, Marksman rifles, and the fucking Iron Sight Ballista in Black Ops 2, it's the same shit. Now they're just gonna have single shots and one shot bolt actions in the Marksman role. It'll be fun to have more of these weapons because they're enjoyable to use, but to think that they're going to be dominant in the game, like Fist said, and I'm sorry to bring up Fist every once in a while, it's just because I'm kind of a fan of his, and I don't think I agree with anything he's ever said in a video, but I'm sure that's not true, but it seems that way at times. But Fist said that, you know, MLG will probably have to ban them because they're gonna be so good. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is Infinity Ward. They make fully automatic weapons that have no recoil. The idea that a one-shot sniper, a bolt-action sniper, is somehow going to like dominate the game, and now there's no aim assist in these guns, supposedly. But they're not going to dominate shit, especially when you have MP7s and ACRs or those types of weapons in a new skin. Remember, McDonald's just put a new goddamn wrapper on the thing, or taking away the bun and putting on a tortilla, whatever wrapping and extra new sauce you want to toss on it. It's still the same fucking chicken. That's the point of that. It's just a new package thing, and they're not going to dominate the balance. They never have. The only reason why Black Ops 2 snipers are incredibly good, like I've already said, is the aim assist. I really think if they take away the aim assist, even if they knock it down 50%, it will make a huge difference in the flinch that doesn't happen. The flinch that they're supposed to be getting, but they don't, and they win gunfights because they're not flinching when they should be. Now, honestly, at the end of the day, even though that's the case, like look at this LMG target finder queer, that kind of shit in the game. There's Remington shotguns in the game. There's so many things in the game that can kind of walk over snipers fairly easily. Not that to say that, you know, two wrongs make a right, but at some point when you start saying like pistols are overpowered, LMGs are overpowered, shotguns are overpowered, snipers are overpowered, you can't have everything being overpowered. It doesn't make any sense. Either overpowered literally means that it outclasses other entities in the game. Now, the sniper has the potential to rock you up close, but only if they hit their shots. And the whole like shoot first and die thing, that'll happen a lot less. If the aim assist is put down, that built-in toughness gets removed. Just hire me, Treyarch. Come on, it's common sense. But as far as Call of Duty Ghosts goes, don't expect it to be a factor in the game whatsoever. I'm not worried about it. I'm more worried about the weapons that we haven't seen yet. You guys are going to be talking about Marksman rifles to the end of time, and when the game comes out, you're going to realize how irrelevant they were to anything. And honestly, it's the same shit you've already seen before. MK14 from MW3, the FAL, the whatever, the this, that, and the next gun. We've already seen these a million times. Pull a little okey doke on this guy. Woohoo! Where you going, buddy? Well, anyway, we're going to be wrapping up this vid here shortly. The point is, honestly, the Ballista irons got nerfed down way too much. Even though they took away the idle sway, which was awesome, reducing the fire rate totally destroyed this special weapon. I wish the fire rate change did not matter. I mean, like, look at this. This guy's using attack 45, and you can say the attack's overpowered, but the point is, at that range, I should be able to hit him with just about everything, but the fact that I am using a bolt action, and this guy's frozen in place. Look at that 45-degree angle, man. He should play defensive end. Oh, the NFL. Talking about NFL in the second channel, by the way. Won't bore you guys to death on here, but what the hell was I saying? The fact that I'm using a bolt-action rifle, following his strafe like that was nearly impossible, and really needed any type of multi-bullet chamber weapon. I don't know, I'm just saying words. I don't know anything about guns. You don't need to know anything about guns. This is Call of Duty. It's all play pretend. Oh, but in real life, yeah, sure. This is an arcade game. But I'll enjoy using the Marksman rifles in Call of Duty Ghosts because personally I like a challenge. I like to do goofy things. Honestly, I'm to the point now where I don't even want to buy the damn game. I think I feel like I have to for my YouTube channel, but I might go back to Call of Duty Black Ops 2 so I can use the theater mode and keep doing stuff in there. We'll see. I'll kind of be like the Thunder of MW3, post Black Ops 1 the whole time. Well, that's what he did. I'll post Black Ops 2, obviously. We'll see. I don't know. Battlefield 4 is going to be sick. I'm going to have that on PC. Skyscrapers falling. Chaos, destruction. Get used to all that craziness going on. And then, you know, you go to Call of Duty Ghosts and it's like, you can blow out one single wall that has a little marker on it. Boom. Isn't that interesting? Destructible environments. Yay. Don't get me wrong. I think the destructible environments of Call of Duty Ghosts is going to be kind of neat, at least for the first month. But I have no faith in the map design of the Infinity Ward studio. I don't think they understand how to balance a map, or balance a game for that matter. It's like we kind of went from a master painter in Treyarch. Now you can complain that the game doesn't function well, but in terms of balance, most people actually agree on this. Even if you hate the balance of Black Ops 2, most people will agree. The most variety of weapons can be used in Black Ops 2. This is true out of any Call of Duty ever. So we're taking like the master painter of Treyarch, who's able to utilize and make use of so many different weapon tiers that were never viable before. And now we're going to go to Infinity Ward, which is kind of like a child doing finger painting on your wall. It's just going to be haphazard and random, and you know, you'll be really proud of him. Oh, my little Matisse. Matisse, is that a painter? Took AP Art History in high school. I fucking hated that class. Jesus Christ. But, you know, this little kid's painting on your wall, and, you know, you want to be proud of him, but at the same time, you want to beat the shit out of him, because that dumbass kid's not supposed to be painting on the wall. Doesn't even look good anyway. You're not an artist. You're just a dumb kid with finger painting. My name is Freedo. I don't do outros.
Dropped him.
No! Nut!
Watch it peel back.
What's going on, guys? My name is Freedo. Also, as this up, become the fucking king of quickscoping on Black Ops 2. Playing on the PC with no aim assist, quickscoping like a boss. Why the hell are you on PC, Freedo? Well, the thing is, Black Ops 2 had a free weekend. You actually can still download it, I believe, as long as this video gets up in time. Download it, try it on PC for free. If you already have it on another console, I don't see why anyone would ever buy multiple versions of the same game, especially at that price. But maybe you have more money than me and it's not important to you, but I'm not buying a second version of the same game. No, sorry, not happening. Not at $45 at least. So, the topic of today's discussion, as this guy sprays me down with MP7 as I fail a quickscope on him, the topic of discussion is the quickscope going to be possible without aim assist? And the fact of the matter is yes. Yes, it will. I've been trying to tell you guys this, but PC does not have aim assist. But quickscopes are still possible. An interesting quagmire, wouldn't you say? Because everyone says that the aim assist is the problem with the quickscope. No. Aim assist is what makes a lot of people be able to quickscope that wouldn't be able to under normal circumstances. Point being, bad or average snipers are able to quickscope thanks to the aim assist. If it was lower, they wouldn't be able to. Now, I've already discovered that Black Ops 2 aim assist is proportional to the scope level, or the zoom level rather, of the weapon you're using, the sight. Red dot sight has less than an ACOG, which has less than a sniper scope, and clearly the sniper aim assist is far too much on Black Ops 2 on console. I've already said that. You know, that would change the game a lot. I don't mind the snipers being powerful and a skill weapon, kind of like the KSG. The KSG isn't overpowered, it's a skill weapon. It's very hard to be consistent with it, and if you miss, you're fucking dead. The sniper would be like that too on console if the aim assist wasn't so high. But regardless, balance talk aside, let's not get political, okay? This is a news report. Quickscoping will not die in Ghosts unless they do the correct things to combat it. The whole, like, public relations message that quickscoping was just a glitch in the game. Oh, we're sorry. It was unintended consequences, but we all have to fucking deal with it, right? No. Unless these developers are morons, which I would assume they're not, considering they're making a game, unless, you know, there's no reason I should know more about the function of the game than they do. I assume they know these things, but they're just lying. Quickscope is possible without aim assist, because a skilled shot, the aim assist, it doesn't put you on target. It just sticks you on target. You understand? So you could turn aim assist off and still quickscope. You just have to be better at the game. Do you see my point? Aim assist has nothing to do with whether like the shot's going to come out or hit that target. All it has to do is with sticking you on that aim when you normally wouldn't. It, like if you spin in a circle 360, when you hit a character, your aim's going to slow down. You can feel it out. It keeps you on target. It makes the game easier. That's what aim assist is for. It's required because thumbsticks mathematically aren't as dexterous or ergonomic. Am I saying that word right? I don't know. As a mouse. And I know a lot of people hate it when I say that. A mouse is better for FPS, and the reason is, I think it's for the same reason why control freaks help you on a thumbstick. Control freaks raises the stick, right? Well, the difference between a mouse and a thumbstick is if there was like 10 control freaks stacked on top of each other. That's the difference between a mouse and a normal thumbstick, because there's so much motion you're able to do with the mouse. And I'm moving my mouse in a circle here as if you're able to understand with my little graphic display. But anyway, so that's the end of that. The quickscope, bitch, will still be possible by the best players in the game. And this isn't even my best sniping footage. It was kind of average. It was me learning the ropes of sniping. Some of the the slower sniping play will be more prevalent in Ghosts for the average sniper. But the best snipers in the game will still be able to play aggressive and get on target and quickscope. Look at that. It's the whole magic of getting the crosshair lined up to where it's about to be as soon as the scope is about to come up and then firing. That's what the quickscope's about. You do not need aim assist for that, unless they go the Black Ops 1 route where the first second of ADSing is a hip fire, but that's something completely different. I don't do outro.
Watch it peel back.
So, Wings closed his Twitter account. Yeah. What's going on, guys? My name is Freedo. Also known as became the fucking king of commenting on today's drama. I don't like drama. No, fuck that. I like drama. Do you know why? Because drama is what's interesting in life. Now, I don't mean the ghetto version of drama where starting beef for no fucking reason. No, that's not what I mean. I enjoy the spices of life, the interesting ideas and debates and arguments and taking stances. Like people in the 60s marching for civil rights. They were causing drama. Protest songs, that's causing drama. When comedians make jokes that make you think about life in a different way, it's causing drama. Drama can be good. It's not always bad. And perhaps more importantly than all of those wonderful things, drama's fucking entertaining, and don't think anything different. Do you know why you always see murder stories on TV? Because your ass fucking wants to watch it. That's what America wants. Death, dismemberment, and destruction. That's why it gets blared all over the front page. But the thing is, drama has a misconception in the community. Drama is created through controversy, through debate, through entertainment. Seeing someone fail, triumph, get up, that's drama. Wings forcing himself to lose weight and exercise is a type of drama. Me stirring up ideas through the community is drama. Thunder making jokes and stabs at Vandahar is drama. We want drama, and yes, you fucking do. Otherwise, you wouldn't watch the murder stories on TV. You wouldn't get excited about it. People wouldn't tune in for that shit. You loved that Zimmerman case. You loved all that shit. You want the drama. You don't give a shit about grandma baking the biggest brownie ever made. That's not interesting. Nobody cares about that. Now, if that oven explodes and grandma blows off her left arm, that's fucking interesting. Now, it's terrible that we treat real things like that. That's why I don't really respect the news industry that much. I like the entertainment industry more because you go into it knowing it's fiction, knowing it's entertainment for entertainment's sake, and you don't have to worry about everything being so serious all the time. That's what's beautiful about the entertainment industry. You cannot agree with what you're watching but still gain beautiful nuggets of value from it. Now, why would I open this video talking that way? Well, I'm framing this topic because honestly, a lot of people who would cover this Wings topic would just give you the news. Hey guys, guess what? Wings closed his Twitter. He was mad. Like, favorite, subscribe. Yeah. No, that's not what we do here. Because there's a lesson to be learned. There's discussions to be had about this. Because it's interesting to everybody. Even viewers who don't make YouTube videos, it's interesting to watch a guy blow up about this. It's interesting because you are connected to the content providers in a way that doesn't happen in other mediums. If you don't know already, if you haven't figured out by the title or anything, Wings closed his Twitter. He was getting berated like he does all the time for his complaining, his crybabying, his lack of motivation, his lack of inspiration, his writer's block, his failure to improve, and complaining that people don't want to watch his old, tired formula. So, especially a friend of mine, Nicholas Gigante, was really ripping at him. So, Nick was basically telling Wings, dude, you have to push yourself. YouTube is not easy. You joined YouTube and were the only guy in the room. The elephant in the room. Wow, that's a lowball joke. I'm sorry. Wings was the only guy making his types of videos at the time. And honestly, he hasn't grown or developed leaps and bounds as you would expect a content provider to do that. He hasn't gone through the gambit and created a whole entirely better product. He's made adjustments, but it's more of a new coat of paint on the car. It's like a new coat of paint on his truck. It's not so much that he went in and souped up the engine. He just kind of polished it a little, shined it up. His channel isn't remarkably better than it was a few years ago. It still is riddled with mistakes, lazy production, uninspirational content. It seems to me, honestly, sometimes he doesn't do enough takes on his commentary. It's sloppy. He doesn't edit it well. There's a lot. I don't mean to just bash on Wings. Okay, this is not the point. There's a lot of people with YouTube channels, and this is a point Bob, can't even say your goddamn name, Bob Alablaw said on Twitter as well. A lot of the old school YouTube channels are dying off. But here's the thing, Bob, and I said this to him on Twitter as well. The reason they're dying off is because they're resting on their laurels, and that's what happens in the entertainment industry, especially one that is as young as the gaming commentary scene. It's constantly moving, and you have to stay with trends and the mean, as in the average, quality. You have to stay and keep with the times. If you don't improve, you're not only stagnating, you're taking steps back. If you're not constantly improving, you're losing ground. And that's what happens to a lot of these OG YouTubers who did it as a hobby. And I know that YouTube was so much better when they did it as a hobby. If you approach YouTube with a casual, just for fun, it's just a hobby I like to do mindset, It's not as strong. Doing it as a full-time job is the most possible passion you could put into something. The idea that if you do YouTube as a job, you don't have passion is ridiculous, especially considering people who are starting out doing this barely making shit. The whole point about having passion of your craft, honestly, are you that stupid? Do you think someone like me wants to make an easy buck on YouTube? That's the dumbest idea you've ever made. You can make more money cutting grass. There's far more easy ways to make money, believe me. Get a real job. A real job is easier than YouTube most of the time because you have to stay relevant. You have to keep pushing boundaries and yourself and maintaining the interestingness about you. Real jobs are safe. Most real jobs don't have you thinking if next year your career is completely over. Entertainment jobs do that. Athletes, actors, writers, comedians, all these things, directors, whatever. You're only as good as your recent project. If you don't save money from that, you're just screwed. That's the way the job works. Nobody says at the beginning of their life, wow, I want a job with absolutely no job security. That's a great idea. No. Nobody does entertainment and succeeds at it without it being their passion. Because people in the entertainment industry that don't have passion and phone it in, they get called out on it. It's a black mark on your record you don't want to have. Nobody gets excited for a movie directed by that guy who pushes out shit movies every year. Nobody wants that. Either you're at the top of your game and you're growing, or you're in a slump and dying. There is no middle ground. If you ain't first, you're last. Real jobs have security. There's no better proof to everything I'm saying right now than Wings of Redemption himself. A guy who thought he had it all, but plummeted into mediocrity because his channel didn't innovate. And you tell me YouTube is easy? How come Wings can't get his channel on track? Exactly. YouTube's not that easy. It's hard for most people. Every single person that says YouTube is easy, start a channel and talk to me when you get 1,000 views a video. It's going to take you a long, long time, and that's nowhere. The bottom of the mountain, not even one step up. There's still a whole mountain to climb to success. So good luck with that whole YouTube is easy theory, because if it was, there'd be hundreds of thousands of successful full-time YouTubers because it's so fucking easy and enjoyable to do, right? No, it doesn't work that way. In fact, it's pretty goddamn tricky to make YouTube your full-time job. So while you sit in your comfy chair in your cubicle with your air conditioning, sorting through papers and flirting with your boss for a raise, just keep in mind you have job security. And although everybody needs to perform at their jobs, most jobs don't require you to do incredibly well all the time. Lawyers, doctors, entertainers, people who are held accountable for their work. Other than that, most of you just lazily drone on, doing whatever your manager tells you to do. You don't have to think for yourself, you're a worker drone. It's a lot easier of mental work. Working in a coal mine 12 hours a day, how many thoughts do you have to come up with? About one or two, right? Pickaxe, wheelbarrow, move. And GTFO when the fucking canary hits the floor, but other than that, you're a worker drone. Not saying one's harder than the other, but the fact is, it's hard in its own right. And I'm willing to bet just about any decently in shape man can do that job. You get fired, they'll pick up a guy off the street. But YouTube? Nah, not gonna happen. You need to have talent, you need to stand out. That's the whole point of it to begin with. You're not irreplaceable because you've worked hard to become irreplaceable, because you made it happen, because you conquered the world, you won the Super Bowl, you took home the Stanley Cup, you did everything you had to fucking do, and that's why you're on top. Bob Loblaw defended this basically by saying, well, viewers move on. They get tired of YouTube. And that's true. They do that. But viewers do that with everything. Do you think Game of Thrones has to worry about that? Of course they do. When I was watching Game of Thrones, if that little dwarf motherfucker died, I was like, I'm not going to watch this show anymore. Spoiler alert, he didn't die. Good show. They have to mitigate and control these things. You're not allowed to break rules and piss off your fans. If you do it, you have to do it well for the right reasons and still make up for it in other ways. The point is, you have to realize when you're doing changes to what your audience wants, they're not going to like it. Oh, who would have thought? And not to mention, if you stay doing the same dumb shit all the time and everyone else can do it better than you, your channel is completely unnecessary. Call of Duty commentators are a dime a dozen. And considering Wings doesn't have the best insight, even though he thinks he does, even though he thinks he's a master of the game, most people know he's not. Most people understand that nade shot's better than Wings. I think, at least. Or they see people who rush around and play it in an exciting way, and they prefer that. Wings has no place for a pure gameplay style of commentary. He has no place for it. I mean, even Jay Nasty's channel's dying off because people aren't interested in just pure gameplay. They want something more. And if you're not a good speaker, if you're not funny, interesting, intriguing, have shit to say, stir up drama, I don't know, do something, pull a rabbit out of your fucking ass, but you can't just mumble over the game and expect people to fucking care. Now, with all that being said, I was actually excited and happy and proud of Wings when he made some of these real-life videos. I was inspired by him. Man, I gotta step my shit up. Wings is even stepping his shit up. We all have to step our shit up because this is what happens. YouTubers start to make better videos, whether it's trolling or whatever type of comedy videos, and nobody needs good gameplay anymore. Nobody gives a shit about your camping style. They want to be entertained. So that's where the viewership goes. People like Thunder's content. Thunder's channel isn't dying. Chris Smooth is doing fine, aren't they? I wonder why. Is it because viewers move on eventually? They just get sick of YouTube and go away. No, they'll get sick of lame, boring shit that doesn't innovate. Chris Smooth, I'm not saying he's way different than he was back in the day, but he understood when he had a winning ticket, and he wrote it. The little bit of edits, his little songs, auto-tune, they're tricks and cliches and little pulls into getting people interested and having solid commentary over the top. He's doing fine. Thunder makes jokes through the commentaries, has a very concise product. Every video you know what to expect, and that's why his channel's fine. Now, Thunder easily is the #1 guy I respect and would jump in front of a train for on YouTube. But I know the game he plays, and I don't mean to reveal. This isn't like an exposed video. Thunder plays into people's emotions just like the game plays with his emotions. He invokes that to inspire enthusiasm about what he's doing. And maybe this isn't even intentional. Maybe he's just fucking lucky. But the point is, you have to explode what you have within that people care about. What do people care about you, FREEEDO, you fucking loser? You only have 6,000 subs. Really? But why am I hitting hit videos recently? Because I understand what I'm best at, and I'm utilizing that. And if people want to watch, they're going to watch. But the point is, I'm constantly working to put my best foot forward. Wings, can you say the same about yourself? Are you constantly pushing to put your best foot forward? Or are you doing some very mundane, just barely talk over gameplay videos and think that actually matters? Or are you doing a let's play of a game that's 100 years old and think someone's going to care? Wings doesn't understand that the point he's at on YouTube is not a point of despair. It's a privilege to be where he is. I feel privileged to be where I am. And that's why I constantly work to keep doing the right thing. Do right by my fans, do right by my channel. Or you can take the Wings logic route and just complain that things aren't working out your way and not change shit. And the sad thing is, Wings was on a good route. These in real life videos he was doing were absolutely great by YouTube standards. The 61,000, I think that's the title of the video, parody of Office Space where he destroys his monitor. Cheesy, hacky, some serious continuity issues, jump cuts, but this isn't Hollywood. You don't have to worry about those kinds of things on YouTube. You can get away with it. It can be corny and people still like it. It was great. That's why it got 40,000 views. Why would you think in a million years your stupid I'm going to play to get a swarm video and mumble over it is going to get even close to that? That's not different. That's not creative. Nobody wants to see that. We don't care. And you're lucky. You're fucking lucky even 7,000 people want to watch that fucking shit. You're lucky to have those views. You're doing lazy content and getting lazy results. And the video of him getting picked up by his friend was more interesting. It was like 30 seconds long. It was more interesting than that whole thing. You have to make people feel like they're gaining something every single video. You can't just sit into normalcy. You can't expect boring, tired, easy content to get spectacular results. Now, the funny thing is, people come at me and think because I want to do YouTube even as a part-time supplemental income, potentially full-time one day, whatever, we'll see what happens, I'm putting my energy out there and building something and seeing what happens. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm going to do the same thing when I save up money to move to LA and write spec strips for TV and go to the stand-up comedy clubs and do what I got to do to get my butt out there. I don't complain at that opportunity. That is the state you're in. You don't sit down behind your computer, and you're not supposed to not like that opportunity that you're given. You're supposed to love that. Wings doesn't have the passion for YouTube. I do. And just because you do it for money doesn't mean that you don't have the passion. Wings does it for money, doesn't have any passion. There's people who do it for a hobby and have passion. There's people who do it full time and have a passion, but Wings doesn't seem to have the fucking passion at all. He seems to want to do the easiest possible thing and get results, and that doesn't work because people with passion are going to make better stuff and have heart and enthusiasm and a point to their videos, whereas yours will be nonsense. And it's such a funny thing. People assume that because someone like me wants to make money on YouTube that I don't have passion for the craft. Quite the contrary, you dumb fucker. I went to school to get a broadcasting degree, so I know about TV news, radio, journalism, marketing, advertising, how they all work together, demographics, creating content. Fuck you. This is my passion. I don't have to explain myself to a 13-year-old. If I wanted to make easy money, I would get into banking. I would look into how to fuck up and make derivatives and screw people out of their money. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to be in the entertainment industry one way or another and make impacts on people's lives. And I don't care if I make a ton of money. That's not the point. Because honestly, if I was a bajillionaire, I would definitely not be spending it on outrageously large houses and golden toilets. That's not what I would ever do, because even now, I'm living underneath my means. There's that whole idea of living within your means again. We can translate this back to Wings. Wings had a hot year and bought a truck like a dumbass. He's an ignorant motherfucker, and maybe he's a smarter man today. He has to realize is his character that we enjoy is that ignorant asshole. We love it. This is what Keemstar said. He hopes Wings of Redemption fails because it's entertainment for him. Keem, he gets it. He gets the entertainment industry aspect of YouTube. He gets the game. Wings doesn't get the game. Smokey Dog said this as well. Wings, all he would have to do is do what his fans want, and he could be successful. Play Minecraft. Do whatever they want. Dance for them. Be a character. Be an entertainer. Don't take yourself so seriously. Wings thinks he's the fucking prophet or something, that he knows all this special insight. He's got this redneck thing about him, but instead of bringing that character out to its fullest, instead of acting a little bit, just intensifying it and making it a little more interesting, instead he defends it and makes this into some sort of personal crusade, whereas if he took it less seriously, if he took YouTube less seriously and the way he's viewed on YouTube less seriously, he could be immensely successful by exploiting the drama of the craziness he does and amplifying it. Wings said himself, I can't replicate the Wings from PKA. Well, the Wings from PKA is what everyone likes. Do you know why? Because that Wings is interesting. That Wings doesn't talk over gameplay and just mumble to himself about camping spots. We don't want that Wings. We want the Wings that talks about perky vaginas and drinking his own piss and fucking doing outrageous shit that is entertaining. Honestly, if Wings doesn't want to play that role, if Wings doesn't want to be that kind of guy, I will. And that's my goal with the Commentaries videos. I mean, I've done other videos that are based in comedy before. You might think the ad block video is incredibly serious, even though there's kernels of seriousness in it. It's an entertainment video, and that's why I think it's so funny when people take that video and write me paragraph long responses about, you know, their entire life and 12 kids and their 12-hour day work days, and, you know, people sending me video responses. You know, YouTubers actually make most of their money from
sponsorship deals, AdSense really is not the way to go. If you're planning on making money with AdSense, but motherfucker, that's not the point of that video. The point of that video was to be entertaining and be outrageous and abrasive, and that's my style. That's what I do. I get in your face, I argue a point, and I make some jokes along the way. If you haven't figured that out about me by now, I don't know why the fuck you're subbed. You might even be subbed for that and not even realize that's what I do. It's a simple formula, and that's what I'm trying to build my channel on. And if Wings isn't willing to put himself out there, to do what his fans want him to do, to play the role he obviously can play, he's just going to keep failing. And if you have sympathy for that, I don't think you understand what the entertainment business is all about. Because stars do this too. Stars fall in the same kind of slumps, where they have a hot year and then can't find work for years, and they have to live off of that or do supplemental things for their income, stupid ass commercials they don't want to do, sponsor things they don't want to sponsor, but it's the hustle. And if you don't have the passion for it, which I'm calling you out, Wings, I don't think you have the passion to make better stuff. And you know what? Good. Because people like you don't deserve to have the views you get. You should be happy you get 8,000 views on a boring ass video. That is a gift. Legacy views. Because you're a YouTuber that's been around forever, people still watch you. It's pathetic. On YouTube, and in life, really, you're only as good as the last thing you've accomplished.
Watch it peel back.
What's going on, guys? My name is xFREEEDO. Also, this is up becoming the fucking king of playing League Play on the PC. This first section is going to be on the PC. The rest is going to be on console. But I've been getting a lot of requests to bring back a pretty old series on my channel called Shoutcasting Myself. And I want to clear up why I'm probably not going to bring that back, but also talk about kind of League Play in general, Black Ops 2, the state that I'm in on the game, and my channel as well. A whole bunch of stuff all put together in one video. And the funny thing is, in the land of YouTube entertainment right now, it seems to be the norm to make incredibly easy shit. Let me give an example. Right now, the GTA 5 craze, and it's not GTA 5's fault, but the way YouTubers approach games like GTA 5, because there's so much noise in the room, instead of standing out and creating something great, oftentimes YouTubers kind of fall into the noise and just build the mediocrity that is YouTube. And I think that's why a lot of viewers get the feeling that YouTube's easy and YouTube, you know, isn't really an art form, but it takes people like me, and there's quite a few other people that I would put on the list as well, that are attempting to escalate the art form, to bring it to something better and bigger, and that's what I'm trying to do here. So, with all that pretentious asshole stuff, I'm creating art here. With all that stuff put to the side, the point is, doing that livecom series kind of doesn't fit with that ideology, first of all. It's not so much that I don't want to do easy videos ever, but I think we're at the point in time in Call of Duty where I think there is a small group of people who still care about League Play, but I think the majority of people don't give a fuck about this game whatsoever, don't want to hear about it, don't want to talk about balance, don't want to talk about anything about the game, and that's kind of where I feel personally. Now, if enough people, you let me know if you really want me to bring back that series, how to break down, how to go about playing League Play. It's just that, for me personally, and I've made a long video about this as well, about all the failings of League Play. I put that on my second channel. It's like 30 minutes long. I'll leave a link in the description, and I'm not going to rehash stuff from there, but for the most part, because there's no new maps, no new game modes, it's basically the same game over and over again, there is a lot to learn, but at the end of the day, there's not the depth of the game of, let's say, Dota 2 or League of Legends or something like that. The depth of the game isn't there. Now, the great thing is it's a wonderful way to play Call of Duty in the 4v4 setting, but there's just so many pitfalls that League Play fell into. It was the first of its kind in the Call of Duty series, so, check out my second channel video for more on that. But I will make those videos if you want me to. I'm not against doing what my fans want me to do. I'm just saying it seems to be kind of an easy way to ride out Black Ops 2, and I could do that. So with all that out of the way, let's go into some things that I didn't cover in that second channel video and kind of talk about the evolution of my mindset and opinion towards League play and the way Black Ops 2 was built. And it actually changed quite a bit. Right out the gate, I think I was much more biased against the top-down balancing, appease the pros, fuck the casuals type mindset. And I think that's evolved, and I've gotten a lot more sympathetic towards the casual side of the game. And at the end of the day, and I've said this before on a couple podcasts to different people left and right, but to put it in a video, honestly, I think the best way, and check out this fucking flick shot. What the hell is that? PC aim. We can just flick it around everywhere. But I think the best way to handle competitive video games is to build a game that's fun for everybody first. A game that's fun for your core audience, the masses. And then let mods take it over. Now, I know, obviously, on console, there is no modding, per se. But if you allow a few dedicated people to just handle molding a game into a competitive thing, then everybody's happy, because the competitive community can get everything they want and the casual community can get everything they want. It's like two separate games, essentially. Some examples of this, obviously, Counter-Strike is built out of the more casual Half-Life multiplayer. Dota 1 was built out of Warcraft 3, which, wasn't necessarily a casual game, but Dota was a honed in, like, very fan service-y. There's when you make these mods, there's no publishers to appease. There's no shareholders that get their say in the matter. It doesn't work that way. So that's what's beautiful about it. I think Call of Duty could benefit from taking some of the control out of the developers in Activision's hands and just concentrating on making the core game as good as possible, and then let creative minds make the best version of what they want. Give me the wheel. Give me the wheel, let me steer, and I will drive this ship to the promised land. But people's voices like me, YouTubers, competitive players, let them brainstorm and create a better thing. And that's kind of the pitfall that Black Ops 2 fell into for a lot of people, as well as League play altogether. It tries to play too many roles at once and kind of pisses off a lot of people and doesn't satisfy the majority. And that's a failure. It really is. Now, Black Ops 2 obviously is my favorite game, but it's not everybody's favorite game. It should be a high percentage of the fan base's favorite game if you want success, and obviously they failed at that point. And the reason I was bringing up PC games and not necessarily console games, well, first of all, there's not that many dedicated popular console esports with a decent following, so that's right out the gate, that's true. But the skill gap on PC has always been higher for just about every single game that's ever been an esport. Now, I am not one of these people that thinks that console gaming should never enter the esport arena. That's stupid. That should never be said by anybody. Whatever game has an audience and can do it should try to do it. Why the fuck not? But there's some things most definitely that should be changed. I mean, I saw this in a comment as well, and I've thought this for a long time, and I don't think I've ever said it in a video, but why don't they take off aim assist for pro players? This is another thing with the mod, you know what I mean? Making Call of Duty, mod it to be, or play set, whatever fancy word you want to use. I like the word mod, but mod it to be the most competitive version of the game possible. And this is when you can have separate balancing or banned weapons and everything like that. But more importantly, the fucking aim assist. Like, if you're actually that good of a player, if you're a pro, you should be able to aim without aim assist. Why are we holding the hands of pro players? Aim assist is intended to make Timmy No Thumbs be able to get kills in front of them. Call of Duty kills are incredibly easy to get to begin with. You add aim assist, they're even easier. Take aim assist away, and the pro players will have a further skill gap. And you can say, like, well, it'll make the gameplay look uglier, players will miss a lot more shots, blah, 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 blah. The point is, great. The players who are actually good
especially since they're playing on LAN. I mean, you can say the lag thing as well, but I don't care. Take it off for league play, take it off for scrims, take it off for everything, because we need a bigger skill gap in the Call of Duty scene. Now, the teams definitely have skill gaps. There's no denying that. But if you take away aim assist, the aim will be much more diverse versus everybody's shot kind of seems the same, if you know what I mean. The way a player controls a weapon kind of mimics every other player because the way aim assist helps them all out. And take aim assist away, it's all you and your thumbstick, me and my thumbstick. And let's get back to when we're jumping around topics here, back and forth. Sorry. Hopefully you can keep track of what the hell I'm talking about. But another thing that I forgot to mention before, another reason why I kind of don't want to just post league play and kind of tether my brand to knowledge about the game is because I want to be more than that. This is fucking stupid artist bullshit again, but I want to be able to transition to different games easily. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be able to compete with Nadeshot Scumpy because clearly that's all they do. And that's kind of the reason too. Like, even though I think I can kind of emulate and give that kind of information for you guys, one, it's dying, and two, I think there's more qualified people to handle that kind of stuff. On my channel, I'm trying to break out and kind of do the opposite of what everyone else does. Like, for a long time, it was standard to believe that a under 10-minute video was necessary. If you're getting about to be 10 minutes long of a video, it's like, whoa, hold on, buddy. Come on, we're dealing with children here. They can't pay attention that long. But yet, you're still here. 10 minutes in the video, and you haven't clicked off yet. But you might now after this Hellstorm missile just fucking fails. Jesus Christ, where did it go? But I don't want to be tethered to anybody else's rules, anybody else's standards of how to create this art, because I want to be a driving force in innovation, not just a piggybacker, a guy that does everything else everybody else is doing. These fucking live comms, man, I'm telling you. Like, I'm not hating on the GTA 5 videos, guys. Some of them are decent. Some of them, you know, you get it. You get the entertainment aspect of it. But, and I've bashed on Lefty before, so let me just do it again. Who fucking cares? I clicked on Lefty's live stream of GTA 5 for about 10 seconds, and I noticed the motherfucker's got like 300 views, and I don't think he gets it. Like, he's a smart guy, but he plays down to his viewers and kind of attacks the children. I'm not going after the children. That sounds like I'm not like a pedophile, not like Woody. No, that's not what I mean. But Lefty, instead of talking and engaging his viewers with intellect or even like a higher scale of humor, he reverts down to the most idiotic, childish, like nah boo boo, like that kind of humor, like bam, like his commentating is so bad, and I don't ever want to feel like I have to play down to my viewers. I'm still a small enough channel where I can create my own legacy, and in fact, right now I feel the most in control that I've ever been, because I don't feel like I'm reaching and begging and clawing my way through the YouTube space anymore. I feel like I have my own little set of, you know, viewership and people who respect me, and I'm known around the community. I don't need to play the game desperately. Now, I'm not where I want to be, obviously, and I'm not really known, but the first step for those of you who are growing YouTube channels, the first thing you want to accomplish is to have respect amongst other commentators. And then the next thing you do is build your viewership with their help. Now, that doesn't mean you ask people for shit. I haven't asked anybody for anything in quite a long time, other than asking Thunder to get on TSG, but he asks me to do that sometimes. So I don't want to ask anybody for anything. I want to build things my own way, do it the way I want to, and fuck everyone else and their standards and rules and expectations, because that's how I live my life. And if you don't like it, you could suck my motherfucking dick. Now, check out these last 4 minutes of an example of why I don't really play League play anymore. Some of these shit talkers, man, they go fucking crazy. My name is FREEEDO. I don't do outros.
He's like, you're about to get fucking raped.
Like, I'm honestly gonna go huge on you.
Man, I need to clean my disc. It's all fucking.
Shut up, bitch.
Capture the flag.
Yeah.
Shut
the fuck up.
Right there, nigga. You
need to shut the fuck up, you fuck ass boy.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Shut up, boy.
Offline, you little cunt.
What are you gonna do, you fat fuck? You gonna hit me? This kid just melts me.
Fat cat, or you fucking found my way like 120.
You just called me a cat, you fucking idiot? You scrawny fuck.
Shoot her down.
What I thought, I better shut the fuck up. Why? Okay, are you guys gonna get a fucking return? Like, are you guys this bad?
Flag returned.
Watch out, there's gonna be two there. There's gonna be
They
two
dropped
there.
our flag.
Just stay alive. Get the return, you
flag has
fucking
been
idiot,
taken.
dude.
Want some sprinkles with that donut, nigga?
Hostile flag carrier
Nigga, I just
is
saved the
down.
flag. There's right there. They're both right.
Flag
Oh my god, you guys are gonna have to win these
captured our
gunfights.
flag.
You guys are fucking horrible, dude.
Dude, you're 0-3. Shut the fuck up.
Just make plays in their spawn, dude. That's 3 down. Let's
Flag
go.
acquired.
Rotate to my spawn.
There's one there. Just like.
Hostiles have taken our flag. Our flag is secure. We have captured the enemy flag.
What happens when I make plays, boy? Yeah, that's right. You better shut your fucking mouth. Now these niggas know what's up.
Bitch.
I just gotta get warmed up, bitch. Like, look at
I
me.
need
Look
to
at
get
my
warmed
stealth
up.
topper.
Cat, this is my
Look,
first
look.
game
They
of
know
playing
what's up
this
now.
shit.
They know what's up. They know. They already know.
They just left because I just shit on both of them.
Enemy flag acquired.
No, that's not the reason why they left,
Filthy
dude.
and
They know
left
what's
the
up.
game.
They know what's up. They see me get that cap. They see me go huge. And it's like, damn, this Jamal kid's a fucking beast. And I was like, damn, straight at him, nigga. I was like, look, I told you, nigga. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome, you fuck ass bitch. I just gave you that W. You know, take it. Say thank you, bitch.
Shut the fuck up. I hope I get you in a different fucking team. I'll rape this shit out
Say
of
thank
you.
you. Say thank you, you
You're
fat
sloppy
fuck.
as fuck. Sure,
You're
go
welcome,
for
boy.
it.
You're welcome.
You're sloppy as fuck.
Look at that. No caps,
Roll
no
on you,
returns.
just with
Shut
that
up,
quick
nigga.
clap.
I just saved the game. Look at me. I went huge. I got the return. I killed the flag carrier. I slapped 3 of them. I make sure I got the flag 2 were spawn, and I killed the kid in their spawn. You fuck ass bitch. That was one huge play. It ain't about to kill us, nigga.
That's
It's
why
about to
2
play.
of them left after that, so you're fucking retarded as fuck.
Nigga, they would've stayed if I didn't get the cap, you fat fuck.
Funds, nigga.
Welcome back, everybody. It's your boy Wings of Redemption, and I want to talk about long cock. You should not have a quick pump. That's what a lot of people like. They like that spammy type long cock. Like, I was talking to FaZe Cross. I had a chance to talk to him about a week ago in a Skype call, and he had a long cock, that spammy type, like